Hello everyone, for today's video I'm going to show you how I will take down my best way power steel above ground pool. You can see right now this thing is dirty now. I haven't used this for a while because of the weather, and if you look inside it's dirty as well. There's a lot of dirt inside, so before I take this pool down I'm gonna have to clean it because I wanted to be able to clean the pool before the water is out. That's because as long as you have the water here, it's gonna be sturdy and it's easier to brush the wall and the sides of the pool. So if you take the water out before cleaning, you're gonna have a hard time taking out all the dirt from it. Okay, so before I start draining it, I'm gonna have to wash it first. So what I'll do is I'll just take out as much dirt as I can and then brush it down. Okay, then I'll just have to brush some of the areas with the stubborn dirt, kind of like here and this one right here. So after you brush the outside, you want to brush the inside as well. Make sure there's no algae or dirt sticking to the wall. So next I'm just gonna go ahead and skim the bigger dirt right here, the leaves and anything that can get stuck in the pump. So I'm just gonna go ahead and rinse the outside again. Okay, so for me, I'm gonna be using this to actually remove the water because it's faster compared to what comes with it, which is using the valve and the valve stem that they include. But I'm going to show you how to use this, and then I'll show you how to use my utility pump. So there's more than one way you can drain this pool. So you can use this valve right here, you can use the utility pump, or you can simply get the water out first. If you want it down faster, just you can direct this hoses, take this hose out from where it's connected or from your pump and direct it outside so that you don't get a flood in your backyard. Or if you have a sand filter, that's actually a better option for you because you can set it up to vacuum and set to waste, and you'll be able to drain it faster and clean your pool at the same time. But for now, I'm gonna show you how to use this one right here. Okay, so to use this bulb, all you have to do is put the end of your hose into this connector. Okay, let me go tighten it up. Okay, and then I'm gonna have to put this thing into this one right here. And this thing should push the water out, should open the valve when you do this. See right now, it's very slow. See that? Let me go put it down completely because basically this is just gravity pulled. So that is very slow. You see that one? So this thing is gonna take about 2 days in order for you to completely drain this pool using this bulb right here. If you want, you can simply open this and it's gonna go faster. Look at this one right here. Let's see. Go get out the way. Okay, but the thing is, you might have a flood right here in your backyard. So let me go ahead and take this out. So for me, the way I'll do it is I'm gonna be using my utility pump. So to use my utility pump, all I have to do is just put this thing in. Okay, and then just drop it right inside the pool. Okay, So let me go ahead and plug it in. So I'll come back later after this is drained out and continue with my cleaning. Okay, so I have right now about half an hour. Okay, so the pump that I have is rated 1,800 gallons per hour. It's not really working out as I expected. This is about 3 hours already, about 2.5 hours, 2.5 45 minutes, and I still have about that's probably about 4 or 5 more inches, maybe about 4 inches left. So just want to show that to you, and then I'll come back to you again later. Okay, so have about an inch left. I'm just gonna go ahead and push everything into the pump. So it's a good thing that around this side right here is about an inch or 2 inch lower compared to the other end. So all the water actually can come to this side. Okay, so the water is almost completely drained. I only have like a few left. This is probably about what, less than 3 gallons, less than 2 gallons of water. So I'm just gonna keep pushing it into the pump. Let me go ahead and move this right over here on the other side. And you know, the pump that I have rated 1,800 gallons per hour. It's basically more like 500 gallons per hour. So, because it took about 4 hours to completely empty this uh, pool. Let me go inside and let me go dry up, dry it up. So there's still some water left in there. So I'm just gonna let the towel absorb it. So the sun is about to set. So what I'll do is I'm just gonna leave this thing here overnight and then let it dry up a little for tomorrow morning, because I want to make sure that everything here under here is completely dry. So, and that's gonna be hard to dry just using a towel. So I'll give that thing a chance to dry up by itself, and I'll come back tomorrow and I'll show you how to disassemble this, and um, I'll show you what I'll do with all the rust that may have built up in the posts. Okay, so this is the next day and the pool is now completely dry, if you can see that. What I need to do next is to remove all this um, jet and the input and output for the filter. And in order to do that, I have to remove the hoses first. So I took out the hoses already, and basically all you have to do is just pull this out. The same thing with this and this one right here. So now we are ready to take down the pool. Okay, so to take down the pool, all I have to do is remove the poles. So basically this one here, go make it closer. So basically each pole have a connector right here. So all you have to do is take that thing out. So I'm gonna remove the footing first. Okay. So press it and pull it out. Okay. Same thing with the other ones. So there's 4 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, or actually 5. There's another one right here. Okay. And then let me go ahead and do the other side as well. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking this thing out and just putting it there for now. So until I'm ready to actually remove everything. I'm gonna go ahead and start removing the the U-shaped poles. Okay. Do this one as well. Okay. So I'll just put this thing down. And then I do this side right here. Put it down as well. Sorry, I'm gonna have some mark here, but that's okay. So I'll do it on the other side too. So if you notice right now, basically what I'm doing is I'm removing all the sides first. Okay. So this one I'm just gonna put it right here, or maybe I could just take it out now. So I'll take this thing out as well. So if you remember earlier, just took this thing out and just put the T connector just on top of this. So what I'm gonna do now is start removing it. So I'm gonna move the camera farther so you can see how I will do it, so that you don't have the pull collapse on you. So first I'll take this thing out, and then I'll go on the other side. Then I'll get this. So now I'm just gonna have to support this. Okay, take this thing out as well. And then get this thing out the middle. Now I can put this thing down like this. Then I'll have to go on the other side. So it's the same thing here. I'm just gonna go ahead and start here. Then go on the other side. Just support it a little. Then this. And then this side right here. And then the center. Okay, so now we can start removing the elbow joints and the rest of the pole. And you have to remember, this thing have a snap right here, so you just have to press that and pull it. It's gonna be hard on your first one. So Just go around and do it slowly. Okay, so to fold it, basically you just want to start on the long end. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pull this a little. Okay, and I'll pull it like this on both sides. Okay, so that's your first fold. Your second fold will be this part right here. Just take the, basically, just take the pointed part out and fold it like this. And I'll do the other side as well. That's your second fold. Let me go fix this thing. Okay, so your third and fourth fold, basically just getting this from the center and just up to here. We go take this thing out, and as you see any wet parts from under the pool, basically just wipe it off and dry it out. So these are all external, so it doesn't have to be washed again. You just want to dry it off. Okay, so now you want to fold this thing to this way. Go get my slipper. And basically what I do next is I line everything up. So this is my pool vinyl. These are all the posts. Okay, and I removed all the footing, the plastic footing support, and this one as well. And basically I put all the poles up, just I stand it up just to make sure that all the water that's inside will drip down. And I want this to be completely dry before I actually put them in the box. So, and I'm gonna show you where the rust usually build up. Okay, so for this ones right here, the buildup is basically just usually on this side right here. So right here is where the rust usually build up. So all you have to do here is just sand it a little. So those should be okay. Okay, so I don't really have that much buildup on this area right here. That's because I painted this with another coat. So, but you can see right here the paint actually gets was rubbed off. So there's some rust built up there. So all I have to do here is just put some rub it with sandpaper, and then I'll just spray it with the gray paint. Okay, now for this type of connector, the elbow joints, the T-joints, the rust is usually on this side right here, but I painted that already last year. I have most of them rusting on this side, but after I painted this, it looks like there's no buildup this year, which is good. Okay, and then you also want to look at this. Hold on. You want to look at this portion right here because water goes in there too. See that? Okay. So it's the same for all the other poles. So see right here, there's like a minor buildup right here, and on this side as well. So all I have to do is um, use sandpaper on it and repaint it. And this pole right here is where the U frame is connected, the U support. And look at this one right here. I'm gonna get it closer. You have the rust buildup right here. See, everything have a rust buildup, and this one right here also. Okay, so those are not major. You know, you can fix that by just using a sandpaper and paint. Same thing right here as well. See that one right there? So this one looks like a bigger rust, but this should be okay. So it goes inside as well a little. Okay, but you know, so you want to make sure that you try to prevent all rust, or try to remove all the rust before you um, put them in the box. Okay, now the U frame is a different story. If you look over here, there is a major buildup right here. This is the one that is under the flap, and basically once the water goes into the flap, um, it doesn't it basically just stay there. So the rust, especially in this area, last year before I put another coat of paint here, is actually worse. So now it's actually a lot tolerable. But if you notice here, I'm just gonna show this. I'm not sure if you can see that. See right here, there's a lot of rust right here, and this thing just came out after I put this thing upside down. So, and I would assume that's because, and I would assume that that is because of this right here, because the rest of the frame looks good. So for frame, what you really want to do is spray a rust converter inside this, so that any rust buildup from the inside will be converted back into hardened metal, and you should be fine. So what I'll do right now, basically just let all the poles dry up completely, and then I'll do the painting and the sanding for the rust. So if you like this video, please make sure to click the like and the subscribe button to help my channel. Thank you for watching.